Boyzone star Keith Duffy and his wife Lisa Smith are reportedly set to divorce. It is understood singer Keith, 49, moved out of the £1. 15 million home he shared with Lisa in Dublin just before Christmas. They have now unfollowed each other on social media and it is claimed Keith is in bits. A source told The Mirror, "It has come as a shock to everyone. Back in July, they appeared happier than ever while celebrating 25 years together on a trip of a lifetime to the French Riviera." The source added that they were trying to keep the divorce civil for the sake of their son Jay, 27, and daughter Mia, 23. Another source added to the Irish Sun, "There is no one else involved. It is serious, but Keith is hopeful that they can sort this thing out." They care deeply for one another and their children. Mail Online has contacted representatives for Keith for comment. Pop star Keith and Lisa met in a nightclub in 1995 and she fell pregnant with their son Jay 9 months later. Former Coronation Street actor Keith asked Lisa to marry him in 1998 and they said "I do" just 2 days later in Las Vegas. In July last year, Keith took to Instagram to share a picture of himself and Lisa as they celebrated the 25th wedding anniversary in the south of France. He wrote at the time, "Celebrating 25 years in style, the French Riviera doesn't disappoint." Lisa wrote, "Celebrating 25 years married to my bestie, longest time ever, I've had him home all to myself. Love him even more, thanks for the laughs and the joy of being loved. Feeling very blessed. #still going strong." Just a few weeks before that, he had shared a number of pictures of the pair from their years together on the day of their anniversary. Keith wrote, "Ah, look at the two babies. Today 25 years ago we were in the little white chapel in Las Vegas saying I do. We've had our ups and downs, our fair share of obstacles along the way, but our love and friendship and desire, our fight for each other, and we are still going. Happy anniversary Smithy, our silver wedding." All in the blink of an eye. Watching our children grow up with you has been the highlight of my life. Thank you for your unconditional love, support and understanding. I love you with all my heart. After 22 years of marriage in 2020, Keith joked about how unusual it was for a couple to still be married at that time. He told Weekend magazine, "She won't let me go. But no, it is quite something. Number one, you have to want it to work. Number two, it takes a lot of compromise. Number three, it takes forgiveness. On people not making it in the long run," he added, "I'd never judge, but I do think sometimes people give up too easily. It's easy to walk away. It's harder to stay." Keith previously told how his daughter Mia's autism nearly tore him and wife Lisa apart. For the couple, it was a heartbreakingly long wait before they heard their daughter MIA speak for the first time. In March 2005, just after her 5th birthday, MIA finally talked, or rather, sang. She came bounding into the lounge where we were sitting and proudly belted out Tomorrow from the musical Annie, recalled Keith in 2009. Although she loved musicals, this was the very first time we'd ever heard her voice. Before she'd only been able to babble incoherently. We were so proud. The tears were streaming down our faces. "I'll never forget that day as long as I'll live," he said. MIA has autism, a developmental disorder which affects her ability to relate to people and situations. Treatment for the condition was previously woefully underfunded and it put pressure on Keith and Lisa. He explained, "Lisa and I also went through a very difficult few years in our relationship when MIA was diagnosed. There were times when I felt like walking away, but I didn't because there was no way my children were being raised in a broken home. When she was born on March 11, 2000, a tiny, bald 6-pounder, I was overcome with emotion. We had a fantastic first 12 months with her, marred only by sleepless nights, but that's hardly unusual.